told me someday I will buy galley with blue doors, sail to distant shores, stand up on the prow, noble bark I steer, steady course to the haven, few many foemen, few many foemen.
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Welcome to Beowulf Evil's Longship. Today we will play some more Avowed. We'll load that one in. Oh, it's lagging behind. What's going on here? Okay. Oh, that we're there. We're in. Yay! Now then, what were we doing? I can't remember. Where were we going? Journal. Oh yeah, we got to carry on with this one. Okay, we were just exploring. Oh, did I put everything on? You see, I've got a pistol there, look, so there. I wonder if that'll do more damage then. Yeah, that might do more. So we've got that does... See, that does more damage as well. Got metal braces, but they're magical. Oh, they've got boots of the... Boots of the... whatever. Plus 15... Ooh. Got a magic band. I think we got a magic... Oh no, they're quest items, if I remember rightly. Okay. Wow, yeah, look at that. We got a flint. Right, let's get... Right, it's playing up with that controller. Let's try it with this one. That's better. We'll use this one. Ooh. Is there a way out here? Do 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 do. Should really get back onto mission. What's down here? Forgot to do that. That was a good find. We don't want to be squished again. Yeah, we better head back. Oh, hello. What's that do? Okay. Oh, it ain't that way. Must be this way. Oh yeah, it was. There's the barrel we exploded. Oh, hello. Anything in there? Let's go, team. There's an encampment here.
The so-called godless people disappeared centuries ago, but left plenty of ruins to remember them by.
Okay.
What was that? Coming for you! You're gonna regret that! What? Left leg! Knocked around. Unseek! Unseek!
Wow, he was tough. We'll dodge them. Okay, so let's re-equip. If we take him on, we can't use them weapons. We got let's try and avoid them. They're a little bit too high a level for us. Well, what's up here? We could explore here, I suppose. Let's explore here.
Despite the name, the Living Lands isn't an easy place to make a life, but it breeds resourcefulness.
What does bootleg wine have to do with animancy equipment?
Hide it under the wine and nope.
How did you get in there?
2 guards, wine, and a dead body. There's a story here.
Bon and I caught this man trying to load a crate onto the lift. Turned out he was smuggling animancy equipment.
So we've closed this lift down, as a precaution.
Oh, I'm sure he's got some hidey hole around here where he stored this stuff. Where he took it after, though, I couldn't say.
We've heard of bandits using this lift to sneak past the gatehouse, too. It seems the locals have been looking the other way for some time.
In the meantime, sorry, you'll have to go back to the main road.
Well,
Don't make him pull rank.
when you put it like that, no. Apologies. Go through.
But don't come back with anything illegal or we'll detain you. Nothing personal.
Okay. What's he got then? Okay. There's the way down, so what's up here? The rise. Can we open that door? Maybe some of this doesn't come available till you get the quests. There's a stone there. The Northern Farms. Anything around here. An interesting predicament. Oh look, people.
cheap fertile lands. Too good to be true, you said.
You...
If you came all this way for arable land, you might as well get back on your ship and leave.
Maybe he can help us.
We're not taking another stranger at their word.
He's a godlike, not a stranger. What have we got to lose? A gentleman sold us his farm, sight unseen, of course. He boasted of making a fortune off the living lands.
We risked everything for this opportunity. The place is in shambles and the earth is barren. The scoundrel took our coin and ran. It's a miracle the deed was legitimate.
So do we find a way to squeeze life out of this dead farm? Or do we cut our losses? Oh my goodness, this is more than enough for seed, and we'll need workers for tilling the soil.
One thing at a time, my love. I don't know how to thank you, but if you want us to farm, we'll farm. Our first harvest is dedicated to our deer, and that's a promise.
You know, sometimes it's kinder not to give people false hope.
Alright, Mr. Pessimist, let's go back to do the mission. Woo! What is that? They're funny cows, like a cross between a zebra and a bird. Let's get back onto the main mission, people. I don't know if we can get down here now. Holy crap. That's not the way to do it. Oopsie. I'm dead. Wow. That was probably not the way to go. Okay. Let's go back to the... Oh, no, what's here? Anything? No. I mean, there's probably something over here. There's a crossroads.
You're mine now.
I'm sick.
Coming from your right. Look up on me.
another glorious battle.
Another glorious battle. So what were they guarding? I ask myself, what were they guarding? Something round here. A pathway? What's down here? It's a tree. Ah, it's another way into that settlement. Ah. The rise. Let's get out of here anyhow and start heading the way I need to go. It's a cave. We'll have a look in the cave. There's usually stuff in a cave. There is. Nice. Okay. Is that it? Looks like it. Okay. That's the... I ain't jumping down there anymore. That hurt. Anything in here? Don't look like it. Okay. See ya. Anything out here? No. Let's get in the lift. Okay, so there's nothing out there, but here... Don't know what we expect to find up there, but we're going to head on to the mission to speak to the Inquisition. Nothing like a nice swim in the morning. Cleanses the body. He's just drowned. Cleanses the body and soul. Little swim. Oh yeah, let's see if we got anything of interest. Got a common pistol. It's the same as, oh, it's damaged though, our one. We're going to have to repair it. That needs armor. we can upgrade that. We can, let's see. What's up here? Okay. Spiders. A barred door. Is there another way here? Don't look like it. Let's go up here then. Yeah. Nothing up that bit. These ruins are fascinating. Spiders. Is there no way in? There must be another way in then. I didn't think there was a way here, but maybe there is. Don't look like it. There don't look to be a way into that barred door either. It's not there. Unless there's something round here.
Seek! Next one's mine.
Where is he? Probably shouldn't have fell off.
Seek! Seek! Not looking so good.
Is there another one? Oh, I've been poisoned. Goddamn spiders. There's spiders in there. We're bumbling around. We should really do the missions. Oh, it's a fisherman's hut. Common Grimoire of Elements. Let's have a look. What did we pick up? Of greater elements. We'll have that. Oh, hang on. Well, we won't because we can't use it yet. Fisherman's hut? Let's get over to the Inquisition. Where we go?
Yeah. Yeah.
We're back at the city. It's very much in ruins, this city. Something here.
Welcome to Paradise, Envoy. The ambassador's expecting you. Good work out there, Envoy. Only just arrived and you're already the talk of the town. Well, the ambassador ordered me to give you free access to the city. No idea why he's calling the shots all of a sudden, but...
That sounds ominous.
Anyway, you can go on ahead. The ambassador's expecting you.
Woo!
Well, she comes and goes. You never know where she'll turn up, and it's never for a good reason. Kind of like a nightmare. Once you're in the city, you'll find the Adiran embassy due north of the gatehouse. Take care, Envoy.
What? No parting words from me? After all the time we spent together?
Ugh, shove off, Muttonhead. How's that for a parting word?
With talk like that,
Nice.
it's no wonder the Adirans think we need a little civilizing. At least I'm in good company now, right?
Right, so we can go on in. Come on, team. Nothing down here. Always search. You never know what you're going to find. Took 10 corners in this game. Come to that conclusion. We have very tidy stairways. Where are we going? Oh, hello. I go in the city, I get shot by an arrow. Oh, I don't like this. Huh? What's going on? Ooh, what was that about? Oh, hello. Where are we now? Oh. Hello. Who's that?
You should not be here. You should be free, whole, the blood feeding your veins. Why are you here? A space within emptiness, where the gods live and the dead wait. A cage, a prison.
Oh.
We feel the souls of multitudes, a current beneath the skin of this place. We could dip our hand in once, feel them near us. But now, we are trapped like wasps in amber. But you should be alive. Worse, you died. Someone cut short your span. An arrow broke the skin. It carried poison to your veins. A festering blot of corruption spread through the root and sap. It stilled your heart. It silenced the song in your mind.
Wow.
They hurt you, but we do not hear rage hissing in you like a serpent. Why? Soften. Quiet. You would accept the winter before spring, but you do not understand. Your soul is imprisoned here, as are we. But we can help you. We could send you back. Just this once. You think of us, with your own escape so near. We are moved and decided. We will use our waning strength to free you. Then you must find us. Free us from our prison. Immensely.
Thanks.
Breathe deep. All birth is agony.
Okay.
You're awake? Thank the gods. For a second there, I thought I had a problem on my hands. A voice? Tell me more. A vision of the beyond? And an ethereal manifestation? That's incredible. Your friend here carried you halfway across the city. Made quite the spectacle.
Probably not the grand imperial entrance he was aiming for. Glad to see you with us. I was sure you were already on your next trip around the wheel, but I brought you here just in case. If anyone can work a miracle, it's the Viana, though whatever restored you is beyond even her skill. I don't suppose this would be the same one you heard earlier?
There's something I still don't understand. Envoy, you died. Don't get too excited. When you play with life and death, there are bound to be consequences.
What does this mean for him? Should he expect anything else strange? Other than coming back from the dead, I mean.
That depends on a few things. Visions and hallucinations? Likely. Manifestations of past lives? Uncommon, but possible.
Ah, look at us, rambling on like you're still a bloodied corpse.
This is far beyond my expertise. You should visit Runid, our local watcher. She would know what to make of your strange, stubborn soul. One who sees into the spirit realm, speaks to the dead, and knows the past through their eyes. A watcher examines the soul down to its very core. I can't think of anyone more qualified for the job. Runid's shop is in the hills to the northeast. A bit of a walk. Just head out of the gate to the east of town and follow the path that curves to the north. It should be perched up in the hills. Oh, but avoid the Watcher in Hightown. She's a known charlatan. I'll send word to the ambassador that you survived, but he'll no doubt want to talk to you. Head up the stairs outside my clinic and take a left onto the main road. That'll get you to the embassy. Apologies. Paradise is a bit of a maze, especially to newcomers.
Don't worry, I know my way around. Which is why I should go with you. Your assassination is bound to have stirred things up. Don't mention it. Besides, I don't want this to blow up any more than you do. The sooner we solve your murder, the better for everyone.
Solving my murder now, but I'm
we
not
should
there.
talk back again. I'm hoping you can help me understand what just happened to you.
Okay. Looks like he's got a level up, I think. Companion. Ah, no, he needs to do that one though, but he hasn't. We're nearly up level. He won't let me talk to him now. Okay. See if she's got anything to sell.
You're looking well.
Okay, we need... How much gold we got? We got quite a bit. So we need some health potions. And we need some essence potions. Okay.
I had a dream about you.
Right, so... Let's see what we got journal-wise. Mapping the living lands, yeah, we better do that one. Oh, hello. Totem of rightful rulership. Okay.
godlike. Interested in saving a couple of lives? So, you're that godlike, the Adiran envoy. You're the one who saves the ambassador from the strangle root, right? Interesting. Say, would you be up for helping out some down on their luck Adirans who can't catch a break? Galarde. Lawfled and Gladwine came here about 8 years ago, long before the recent rush of Adirans. They admitted to having a checkered past back home, but started a new life in Paradis. Back then, you struggled to find an Adiran in the city. Now they're everywhere. Well, let's stick to the matter at hand. Anyway, with all these Adirans coming in, Lawfled and Gladwine started spotting old faces. And if they were spotting old faces, then it was only a matter of time before those faces started spotting them back. They're lying low in the shantytown for now, but they mean to leave for Thirdborn.
Adherents in the shantytown. I doubt they're getting a warm welcome. Most of the people there are Paradisans run out by Adir.
They're afraid to go out in public, and Gladwine, poor soul, he's gone blind from bad drink. Ah, but you can. There are herbs in the wilds around Paradis that can restore Gladwine's sight. It's a little too dangerous for us ordinary folks, but for the Adiran envoy, for the hero who braved the strangle root, I'm sure it will be no problem.
Ending with flattery is a nice touch.
Agrasima. Many thanks, envoy. Oh, there is one more thing they need. Land deeds. They've already paid for them. There's a Rawatayan in the Pearl District, Mako, who was handling the paperwork. I don't know. That's the problem. Mako and I had a falling out a while back. It's best if someone else goes. Thank you, envoy. God bless you.
Let's pick up submissions. Certainly submissions right there.
But that's the point. It's useless without that other. Oh, you are a special one, you are. I thought all the godlikes were taken back, wherever they came from. Don't mean a thing by it. I'm glad to see not all the gods have abandoned us. I know we had one or two disappear lately. Gods took them back, I heard. Just another sign, I guess? You should know, this place is heading quickly into a swamp of madness. Even the plants and the animals feel it. Something is happening here. The plants and the animals are changing. No one knows why, or exactly what's doing it. Sapiento di Falva, alchemist and dreamer, at your service. My latest experiment was meant to solve the scourge that has come over the local flora and fauna, but it wasn't meant to be. I expected my main reagent to be delivered today, but I suppose the gods had other ideas. Oh, just a bit of luminous Adra. Rather valuable, but nothing against the law. You may have noticed, or perhaps not, since no doubt you've been busy, that wildlife here has gone a bit wrong. No one knows how best to describe it, but we can all see it. Something is distorting the life around here, and I hoped to stop it. As you no doubt know, luminous Adra is a more powerful form of the Adra we see out there from time to time. Very, very rare. The gentlemen who are supposed to acquire my Adra have not delivered it, and they seem to be avoiding me, as if they fear my wrath. At this point, I'll take any help I can get. My friends must have lied, or they got the Adra and they lost it. I can't imagine why else they would be acting so strange about it. The people of the Deadfire have been refining luminous Adra for its health benefits for gods know how long. If anything can cure this affliction, that's it. Best of luck with that. I saw them briefly not too long ago, looking shifty and desperate. They were running around the paradise, talking to other scholars in the area. Gareth and Remio, I believe. And an older lady. Don't recall her name. I'd be very grateful. I know it looks like I'm crying, but it's from the acrid fumes I inhaled earlier. Any luminous Adra will do, he said, as if the stuff were falling from the sky.
Oh, there's a shop here. We need to go to camp. There's a shop in there. Or is that out here? Aha!
Step right up. I can tell you need more fire in your life. Or maybe more essence. Please buy something. I'm trying to prove a point. My sister, the blacksmith, she doesn't think this will work out. I say she's wrong. Why keep a dagger under your pillow when you can use a ward stone instead? See? You understand? It's not cheating. It's being prepared.
Wow. She's got weapons. Hello. Wow, look at that doublet. 500. Wow. Loads of ingredients. Wow, she's got quite a bit of stuff. We'll get some ogre blood.
The hunters set that up as a way to earn some extra coin.
You're a brave soul, spiders are bad. Oh, Octa. Going to take on the ogre then? Tempestuous Lucas. There ain't many ways into that camp from what I've heard. You might want to consider trying to find one. A frontal assault would be mighty reckless.
You there. You look like you know your way around... hello. I heard what happened. I see why you'd want to protect yourself. Probably because I made them. Or most of them, anyway. I've already been paid for them. If Volter happens to stumble onto them later, what can I do?
Wow, she's got some good stuff. Okay. Okay, so we can... Can we sell that then? Nothing. No. Right.
You there! Are you just going to stand there and gawk at that body all day?
He's dead. It's not like I can do anything for him now, can I?
You can see that the poor bug. Damn this city. Every day someone new turns up dead.
Ah, I've seen worse. We'll get to the bottom of this. You, what are you doing? This is a crime scene. That's evidence.
That's the Imperial. Stay Hope you know what you're doing.
Where are we now, innit? Is there a way of fast? Oh, there's a marker.
Just stand there. Baloroc's always open.
It's a pub.
You saved my life. He would have killed me, and all for a few coins.
Think nothing of it. Nothing to see here, envoy. The situation's under control. I caught this waste of life mugging a protected citizen. I just did what came naturally.
I thought all Paradisans were protected citizens.
These things happen from time to time. Inquisitor Ludwine understands. I assume you do too. So that's how it is. All right then, whatever you say. We aren't exactly trained to de-escalate, but I'll tell the others. They'll come around, eventually.
Not sure she'll take it to heart, but even one good example helps.
I wonder if there's a way of fast travelling. That's what I was going to find out. We need to Maybe we're not going that way. Let's go up. I don't know what's down there.
This may not be the prettiest part of town, but it's got the grinning powder rock.
It's an interesting room. We need to get, I suppose it's up there we go. Right, so it's above me, so how do I get down? Is there a way down? What is this place? We need to get to camp. I don't know how you fast travel. There must be a way of fast travelling. Get on the map. We'll fast travel. Right, so is there anywhere to make camp?
Listen, this is something I never thought I'd have to ask, but can we talk about you coming back from the dead? Let's talk. As if Barrett didn't just drag you out of the grave. By the time I got you to Liviana's, I don't think you had a pulse. You certainly weren't breathing. You must have spent 20 minutes as a corpse on one of her cots before you just came back. What did you see while you were gone? What do you remember? Watchers say souls can linger between this world and the beyond for a time. I've seen Runid talk to them a few times, almost in a trance. What happened next? The beyond. That's the realm of the gods, of souls. Well, that sounds kind of nice. What did you see there? Wait, someone? Who was it, or what was it? Well, that's good. Imagine how much worse this would be if you had two cryptic entities clamoring for your attention. So, someone is reaching out to you from the beyond. They saved you from death, and now they want you to free them from wherever they are. Do you trust them? I guess that's some comfort. Well, even in the land of the strange, you have had the strangest experience I've ever heard of, and you haven't even left on shore. That's quite a feat. Me neither. So, this whole time you were in the beyond, and then you were just sent back. Do you think there's a way to bring people back from the dead? Yeah, probably not. Still, thanks for humoring me. You must be tired. I know I am. Hopefully that Watcher Runid will have some answers for us. For now, let's get some rest. Shoot. I joined up with the Rautai Navy as soon as I was old enough. I was part of our campaign to establish a foothold in the Deadfire Archipelago. Part of a long-term effort to reclaim our ancestral homeland and feed Rautai from Deadfire's fertile soil. I believed in that mission. Additionally, we were helping Deadfire, bringing organization to the pirate-ridden archipelago and civilization to our distant Wana cousins. To add, you're bringing order and civilization to our lawless frontier? Then I hope you learn from my mistakes faster than I did. The Huana didn't want us there. We spent almost as much time fighting the tribes as we did pirates and Wilder. And it was hard to see how any of our fighting and dying was feeding people back home. I'd always heard that war was supposed to temper us, strengthen us. But I didn't see that either. I deserted, and I bounced between different mercenary companies for almost 10 years. Hey, not all of us catch on so quick. Besides, there were only so many options for a Rauataian deserter with no training and anything else. As a mercenary, I figured I could at least choose my battles and my crew. Yeah, it just took me a little longer to figure that out. Being part of a squad kept me going. For a while, anyway. By the time I came to the Living Lands, I'd seen enough. Had enough. I did. Yeah, for a while. Look, if I can give you some hard-won advice, stay on your toes. You're in a difficult position. Whatever your role asks of you, make sure it's something you're willing to give. Because you're the one who has to live with the consequences. Hey, advice is easy. The hard part's all you. Get some rest, Envoy.
Right. Let's kill Nub. How do we? Yep. She be in that cave. Well, we cleared out most of the spiders. Let's go get her.
Good fight.
That's the way we came in. What's up here? Cool. Ooh, abilities. We've done something here. We've leveled up character. Yeah, we got some decent armor now. Look at that. We're a hero now. Oh, we come up here. Okay. There's a herb around here somewhere. Not sure where it is. Not there.
Envoy, got a situation over here. Oh, good. You came over. Glad to see you up and about.
For fuck's sake, can we move this along? I don't have all day.
I'm glad. I hate to admit it, but the guards could use your help. Most of us are off searching for the ones who attacked you. That leaves us short-handed, so people like her try to sneak in. I caught this one, but I have to check her cart for contraband. There's a lot to dig through. Find anything?
That's a cart. Is that a cart?
Find anything? I knew you were hiding something. You'd better have an ironclad explanation for this.
I don't know anything. Someone's trying to set me up.
Thanks for the help, Envoy. I think I can handle it from here.
Forgot where I was going, huh? Oh, we got another.
Wish that sawbones would hurry up. It's really you. I mean, we all heard the Emperor sent a godlike, but I didn't never think I'd get to meet you. You are the Envoy, aren't you? I bow, but I think I dislocated my shoulder, and I might have broken some ribs. Is that the lady who brought you back from the dead? Teach, the ambassador's secretary. He told me you got sniped the second you walked through the gate. Thwack! I couldn't believe it. I mean, talk about getting off on the wrong foot. Anyway, don't worry about me. The Sawbones is going to escort me to the clinic any minute. And I'm not exactly in a hurry to see him. Not until I get help from my brother.
If Adir's medics are anything like Rawatais, we'll hear your screams from 3 blocks away.
Oh, good. That'll be a lot of fun for everyone. Yes, sir. My brother, Cadman, and I ran into some trouble exploring a temple north of the city. Bears and traps and guards. What else? The floor collapsed from under us. He couldn't walk too well, and yet our captain wanted to keep going, so he sent me back for help. We're with a team from the Free Expedition Corps. We've seen a lot. No place like this. I fear for their lives, Envoy. Gods, do you mean it? I can't thank you enough. They descended into the temple through a route off the Pilgrim's Path, just north of the city. You'll know you're headed the right way when you see trail markers and rock stacks the Pilgrims left behind. We posted a guard out front, Sedgwin. Let her know I sent you, and she'll let you pass. Especially my brother, Cadman. Don't forget him. You'll probably find the expedition with the relic we were searching for. Whatever that is. Thank you for hearing me out, Envoy.
You died. But you're here. Gods, am I glad to see you. Still can't believe you're alive.
This is where I was shot from.
Envoy, hello. I'm glad to see you on your feet. Kai. Tej. I'm surprised they let you in here. I'm surprised you're still gainfully employed. I didn't mean anything by it, Envoy. He's just curious company for you to keep. Hey, somebody has to have the envoys back, because you all sure did it. No one expected the Envoy to get assassinated. Exactly. Amateurs. Well, Kai? Come on, it's funny. Tej caused a ruckus last time he was slumming it at the Bala Rock. You were trying to kill a man, if I remember right. I had to put you outside.
You threw me into the canal.
You lived.
That water's filthy. I had the runs for 3 days.
Gods, Tej. The envoy doesn't need to know that. The fellow cheated me. I couldn't let that slide, or he'd think we were all marks. It was over a dice game, right? Tej here has a gambling problem. Great. Let's air all my troubles. Is there anything else? The bartender's sleeping with your girlfriend. You're lying. You sure about that? We'll talk about this later. I'm not breaking up with her for you. Just so we're clear. That's more than enough. Thank you. Was there anything I could help you with, Envoy? Naturally, sir. How can I help you? Inquisitor Ludwig is the commander of the Steel Garrote in Paradise. Were you to ask her, she'd say she keeps the peace. But she doesn't keep it so much as prosecute it. As ruthlessly as the ambassador will let her. She's also a veteran of the Steel Garrote's campaign in the Deathfire, where she died. She's a Death Guard. Well, that explains a lot. I don't know what happened to her there, but I suppose Wodica wasn't done with her yet. I only met her once. She was a mid-level member of the Steel Garrote then, chasing Oathbreakers who'd fled Adiran law. She'd come back to the Imperial Archives to borrow a map to a place called Oathbinder's Sanctum. I remember she was furious because the map was quite poor. She worried about finding the place, about properly executing her duty to her god. She wanted, I think, to do a good job. So, while clearly she has changed, in some sense, I'd say she's much the same. Death Guards are surpassingly rare. Some of the secretaries who traveled with our dignitaries in the Deathfire spoke of one named Iser, a devotee of Berith, who guards the hanging sepulchres there. But I've heard of no others except those I've read about in the histories, or, as you say, in stories. They are people, most often paladins or priests, so devoted to a cause that they simply refuse to pass on to the wheel when they die. Their soul haunts their body. The passion required to sustain them devours their flesh, and they swiftly turn to bone. I've never read a history nor tale of a Death Guard that did not end with them going quite mad. When they lose their capacity to care for anything but their cause, they cannot love. And when they cannot love, they cannot be merciful. And so everything before them becomes only an obstacle. Do you think so? I've always found her inflexibility comforting. Wodica's edicts are clear. If you obey her laws, pursue justice, punish the guilty, and give fealty to the Emperor, then you have pleased her, and I aim to please. But Wodica does not trust. She demands that you declare yourself for her again and again. Her every request is a test, and her every test is an opportunity to disappoint her. I appreciate a god who makes you work for their grace, I don't want anything given to me for free. Think upon your promises and die. That's the litany of the Steel Garrote, usually said right before they kill you. They're an order of paladins born and bred in Adir, though clearly they've found plenty of work beyond our borders. Their remit is simple but comprehensive. They punish all who break their oaths. In practice, that has historically meant contracts. One lord or merchant will hire the Steel Garrote to bring a duplicitous rival to justice. Fun bunch. What are they doing in Paradise? Since the events in the Deadfire, their operations have expanded. The Steel Garrote has always been associated with Wodaka. Now, they are explicitly her order. And they go wherever Wodaka's priests, or Wodaka herself, believes there is a need for them to go. The Living Lands are a dangerous, lawless frontier in sore need of order. Thus, they are here. Or so the Steel Garrote say. Should you ever need me, I will be here. Safe travels, Envoy.
Envoy, is it really you?
Okay.
I can't believe you're alive. When they dragged you to Liviana's clinic, I assumed the worst. How do you feel? And yet you rallied your spirits and reported for duty. Your dedication is admirable. But we'll return to the topic of your untimely demise shortly. Our first order of business is your purpose here in the Living Lands. You said you had a missive for me from the Emperor? Very good. I'm eager to see what our Emperor intends. Now, His Majesty names you a loyal servant of the Adiran Empire, and an extension of the throne's authority. Thank goodness. At least someone understands the gravity of our situation. With that, I have better news for him. You've seen how wild the Living Lands has become, both in nature and in politics. Sometimes I think the island has a mind of its own. No sooner had you arrived than you found yourself at the center of our troubles. At this point, I can't rule anything out. We're in uncharted waters. This embassy has no shortage of political foes, but the Dream Scourge is what keeps me up at night. You've seen firsthand what it can do in nature. We can't let it reach the cities. Thank you, Envoy. The island is in capable hands. Inquisitor Ludwig thinks the plague is a distraction. She's more concerned about these local rebels fighting against the Empire. They were paradisans once, law-abiding laborers. Now, they're fugitives and oath-breakers hiding amongst the populace. They've sabotaged our work, killed our soldiers, and the final straw, attacked you out in the open. I look forward to hearing about it in your report. I won't lie to you, Envoy. Our position is tenuous. If we can't even defend ourselves, how are we to defend the Living Lands? But defend it we must, for the sake of everyone who calls this island home. Inquisitor Ludwig demands that someone hang for the attempt on your life. These Paradisen rebels must face justice. Ludwine goes where she likes, haunting the living lands like a vengeful spirit. She'll reappear when she chooses, and not a moment sooner. Let's make sure to give her some good news for a change.
Not many get a chance to solve their own murder, you know. I know someone who could help. A dwarven tracker named Marius. Kith or beast, there's little he can't find. He's staying at the Grinning Ballarrock, not far from Liviana's infirmary. We just take the main road east to the market, then head down the stairs and cross the canal. Rough part of town, even by the standards of Paradise. Blend in, for one thing. Marius is from the Tusks, about the harshest and remotest place the gods ever created, even by the standards of the living lands.
Trickery, lies. The gods did not build this place.
Let's just say no one survives out there without picking up a few skills, the kind we'll need if we're going to find hidden assassins. Especially if they're from the streets of Paradise.
I suggest you recruit as many allies as you can, but choose carefully. They, like you, will represent the Empire. But before we can send you off to parts unknown, we need assurances from the local healer that you're fully recovered. After all, you survived a brush with death. The health of your body is one thing. The health of your soul is another. An unusual course of treatment, but who am I to argue? Remember, the assassin is out there. You have the element of surprise. I suggest you use it. We'll talk more of the Dream Scourge when you return. Until then, Envoy.
How about we start with Marius at the Grinning Ballarrock? Besides, I could use a drink after all this.
Okay. There's enemies around here. There are enemies in that tower. Let's go to the notice board anyhow.
A pleasure, Envoy. I'm Aldrich, the bounty master of Paradise. If it suits your fancy, check the board for work. The dangerous kind. Some more than others. Speak to me when you've got something to turn in. Show it here. I don't envy you having gone into that horrid place, but I'm thankful you did so. Be safe out there, you hear?
No signs of a struggle. Looks like misadventure to me.
I don't know. Like that?
I assume you intend to pursue this line.
Fast travel unlocked.
Stay out of trouble.
Surprised they'll let us walk out of here. Wasn't there supposed to be a cartographer around here?
I'm sick!
Oh, no, you don't! On your right!
I'm sick! I'm sick!
I was just getting warmed up.
Right, where was I going? Over there. There's supposed to be a cartographer around here. So it says. get out of here. There's loads of these ruins everywhere. This game is so much like Skyrim.
Show me what you got! Time to rally.
Sick!
Back in the fight.
Whoa, I died again. Yeah, oh dear. Okay.
Yeah.
Where are we? We need to get to her. There's a road down here. Might be safer. We've done that. Fight a way through here.
Show me what you got! Next one's mine! Better on our feet than in the ground.
The wood echoes, strangled suffering. We knew this creature. The Andra hums beneath the moon. The bear, the rot in the heart. Did its beauty sing to you? Wilt, then grow again. What gleams cannot be a monster? We wish you had not killed it. Cull the sickness, clear the rot. Kill one to save the other. Still. Violets and the stars. We wish for both. Must all we love turn to ash? Can we not save it? Mercy like a knife. It hunts all of us. God, mortal, beauty. Sleep now. We ponder.
Okay.
godless ruin. Your countrymen turned that one into a shrine to Boudica. If anyone can get away with looting a temple, it's a godlike.
Some more gold weaponry. Right, okay. We'll have some of that. It's a long way around to get.
If she discovers any embarrassing secrets, I'll keep them to myself. Promise.
No, that wasn't me. It was. How am I ever supposed to return to the farm? Be careful, godlike. Runid has such power. God, such terrifying power. No, I don't think I am. Oh, she told me such terrible things. I was a wicked person in my last life. Evil to the core. So many dead. By my hands. I suppose. But that doesn't change what happened. Entire families destroyed by me. I just want to go back home to the farm. How can I possibly face anyone now, knowing what I know? I keep telling myself that that person, that murderer, isn't me, but they were. They are. You really think someone with a tainted soul can do that? I hope you're right.
Thank you, Godlike. You've given me much to think on. Oh, make sure to toss a coin into the pond behind the Watcher's home after your reading. It's tradition. Rooney doesn't accept payment for her readings. So this is what people do. What you do is your decision, but you have been warned.
You know, there's spoiled apples everywhere.
Step closer, godlike.
I've got to read your inventory first.
If it is a watcher you seek, then a watcher you have found.
She's accurate so far.
Why have you come to me, godlike? Let's have a look at you then. You who came to these shores on a royal errand. You who have died and returned. To open the door to your soul, we must first open a door to your mind. Now repeat after me. I stand on the shore between here and beyond. Very good. Spoken with conviction. I dip my toe into bottomless depths. The lake is a mirror. The mirror is a door. And the door stands open.
A door? A garden gate?
Impossible. Someone is here with us? How? Who are you? What are you? Show me what you are.
A hand knocks on a bark. Do we answer? How can they see?
What is this I hear? Old and forgotten. Echoes of echoes. An uninvited passenger? Curious. Something clings to your soul. Felt, but unseen.
Voices. Echoes in the placid lake. Shelter the sea from winter. Who reaches for our bars? Who speaks?
Enough! I have seen into your soul, and hereby close that which was open. The door is shut, the reading finished. Well, that was truly unexpected. I am pleased to report I made contact with your soul, and then with something I cannot name. First, the good news. Not only is your soul healthy, it is strong, powerful. Strange for one who so recently died. Death leaves a scar, but you are unmarked. Instead of passing through the beyond, your soul was nurtured, protected, caged.
Soft. The shell cushions the egg.
You only live because someone would not permit you to die. But I wonder, who? I can see much, but that thing, whatever it is, eludes me. It has been years since I met a godlike. Their souls have a sonorous quality, like the music of a bell. A godlike soul sings together with the god that has claimed them, made them their own. It gives them power. Your soul, it has no chime. In its place, a thorn jabs at your essence, working its way to the surface. One cannot remove something so deeply entwined with their nature. Not entirely.
Deny the heart. Air is not air.
I told you the good news. Now comes the bad, or the unusual. When you came into this life, a thorn pierced the fabric of your soul, and your soul grew around it, trapping and embracing the invader. A godlike's chime is a gift, a blessing. But a godlike's thorn? That may be a curse. I cannot say. The gods must answer for their actions. We know that a god touched you at birth, but which one and why? They always sign their work, and none of them lay claim to you. Disturbing. Terrible. There are so few godlike remaining, and you are a stranger even among your own kind. Better luck in your next life. I wish I could tell you that everything will work out in your favor, but the wheel turns by a merciless hand. One word of advice. When you find a pillar of Ardra, commune with it. Ardra has a strong link to the beyond. Ardra holds the path between this life and the next, a conduit for souls all around Aora. Through Ardra, a soul may find its way back to the wheel, to be born again. But the Ardra here, in the living lands, is different, insular. It connects only to itself. Twisting vines, essence warping into essence. A lost soul, perhaps, wandering and in search of some connection from afar. When you find Ardra, commune with it. Take heed of its lesson. Ardra may pave your road to the truth, or it may lead to a dead end. But the journey will teach you. That I promise. Before we close, have you any final questions? Kai, your soul is heavy, burdened, yet something is missing. Something not easily replaced.
Hey, we don't need to make this all about me.
As you understand the word, yes. You fell into death, and a guiding hand lifted you back onto your feet.
That guiding hand, whatever it is, must be what brought you back to life at Liviana's.
Your soul is healthy, but it is also a mystery beyond my sight. For us both, I assure you. Safe travels, godlike, and thank you for the glimpse at your wonderful soul. I will pray that your next turning of the wheel is uneventful. Until then, you are bound to live a rich and complicated life.
This kind of thing makes my skin prickle. Let's get out of here.
I have to go and put some gold. In the pot. Oh, I'll grab that. Where's the pond? That can't be the pool.
Well met. Feel free to partake of Woodica's favor. Welcome. Please stay a while. May the Burned Queen watch over you. Come to pay your respects at the shrine, envoy? Only that the Living Lands has no idea how to honor Wodica with proper respect. Just look at the state of this shrine.
At ease, soldier. You Adherents sure do take these things seriously.
One cannot take the sacred for granted. One of Wodica's own totems sits at this shrine. A true rarity. Totems like these are relics from a bygone era. There are legends about how the gods imbued them with their own essence. Can you imagine holding something like this in your hands? Alas, this one is a fragment of what it once was. What I would give to see what power it held. Painstakingly. We don't have the right materials to rebuild the shrine, so we have to make do. I've asked for more supplies. Hopefully the Quartermaster won't be foolish enough to refuse. The Burned Queen deserves everything from us. The sky, and the land, and the heads of her enemies. Of course. Goodbye. Wait! You have an important mission, envoy. Before you go, take the totem on the altar with you. I feel you should have it. Perhaps it will grant you the Burned Queen's grace on your journey. I will await its return.
Okay.
Bet that was part of something once.
We shouldn't have just jumped off like that. Okay, we need to head.
Sick! I'm sick! I'm sick!
Left leg!
I'm sick!
We make a good squad.
This one's mine.
I'm sick!
One for you!
and seek!
Don't mess with the Empire!
Okay, well, yeah. I'm weird. Let's take me into the city. Hey, these are the farmers.
I'll take tilling the fields over life in the city.
Okay. Let's fast travel. We'll travel there. What am I carrying that's encumbering me? Great sword. I don't know where I am.
If the militia had any formal instruction, they'd get it here.
You know, it's kind of nice when the city was still locked down.
Excuse me?
God's name are you talking about?
Think about it. Nobody coming in and out. No smugglers to look out for. No more deerins coming into the city.
You actually kind of have a fair point there.
No one's come to claim him. I suppose I should.
Well, I can't say I've met one like you before, but I'm sure you hear that all the time. Oh, heavens no. I would never treat with such folk. But I know who would. Look for Remio up in the Pearl District, and who knows where Adelgund wandered off to now.
So, you're the one they all crow about, eh? Best hunter and guide in all of Dawnshore?
Just Dawnshore? Phew, must be slipping.
You just look like a drunk. Ha! The mighty Marius, deep in his cups, ready to take on the deadliest prey, providing they're asleep at the time.
Right. Take another sip of my cool. Rude not to finish a drink someone bought for you.
No wonder you're hiding behind a mug. You're too worried about being polite to survive out there.
The dwarf there is Marius. Best tracker I know.
I heard you're from Solace Keep. How great a survivor could you be, hiding behind stone walls all your life?
You don't know anything about me, you Adiran Nimdut. So maybe go back and take another blessed day sip.
But here you are. Tell me, how does one get kicked out of a place that never lets anyone leave?
Duktitragu Sakasaptitule. You wanna talk so much, I'll cut you a second mouth to crush your throat.
Marius can handle himself. Of course, if you're bored, we could always start something anyway. I think this is about to get interesting.
I knew you were blessed in Nimdut the moment I saw you coming. Thought maybe I'd teach you a lesson. So I paid the bartender a few gold to drop a tiny bit of Widow's Kiss into a cup and serve your drink in it. Cramps should be starting in a few minutes, so, if you want to fight, we should go ahead and get started.
Wait until you get to know him.
Oh, I can feel it. Gods, you.
Oh, that is quick. You better get to a healer before the poison spreads to your brain.
You wait, Marius. I'll be back. Hopefully.
Well, that was something.
Marius, this is the infamous Adiran envoy. Envoy? Marius.
Well, any friend of Kai's is definitely a person. Wasn't a bluff. That was a test. Any hunter worth their salt knows Widow's Kiss has no effect if it's ingested. And he actually believed I could pay the bartender to poison someone's drink. Gods, the taverns in Adir must be rough. Right, that's the goal. If I'm not mistaken, you're looking for someone to help find the people who killed you. I've been keeping tabs on you since you got here. Godlike, looking like you do, and hauling Kai around like a sick puppy. I need to see the scene of the crime, over by the town gates. I promise there's something left that we can use to track them. Bloodstains, footprints, darts left behind. If we find anything at all, we can find your assassins. We'll figure this out, Amakul. Don't you worry.
Okay.
My tummy.
Oh, knickers. Gone the wrong way round. Definitely something going on with that.
Right here. This is where the envoy fell.
If it were me, I'd take the shot from up there above the embassy. Let's see if we can get up there. Here, by the graffiti. You can reach the roof somewhere. With any luck, your assassin will be as bad at hiding their tracks as they were at making sure you stay dead. You're mine now!
Guess Adiran discipline doesn't apply to pest control.
Just like the good old days.
ladder.
Probably 1,000 spiders in there.
One for you! Here we go!
Glad that's over.
Spider stuff left lying around. Beacon. There must be another way up. Well, it's not that way. Ah, missed it. Yeah. We could be here a while, people.
feels familiar, but I can't place it. Whatever it is, it's not used for game hunting or keeping beasts out of your garden. The apothecary might know more. That's where I'd look.
Seems like a good place to start.
It tells us they were hunting you. Whoever did this takes pride in their work. They made sure this stuff would kill you. Go back to the market and up the stairs to the east. You'll see a large building with a big window on top.
The Mermaid's Den. Nice place. We should say hello to Juliana while we're there.
The apothecary is in the back alley. Any luck, we can track down who made this poison. Find your killers.
Nothing else up here. Attribute point. Right, folks, we'll end the stream here. Thank you for watching, thank you for lurking, thank you for hanging out in Beowulf Evil's Longship. We will be back tonight at 8 o'clock, that is definite. Apologies for yesterday, we had an issue with the PC, but it's all fixed now. So we will be back. If you like what you've seen, follow me on YouTube at Beowulf_Evil. Subscribe and give me a thumbs up. Otherwise, just give me a follow on Twitch. And in the words of Arnie,
hasta la vista, baby.